outside of these, I'm trying to show, but it's just like a big thing of light. It's not just right.
Delightful.
It's just other like condo buildings.
I've never been. I haven't even been to LA or anything. Never West Coast.
Yeah, I've been to LA a couple times and here one other time, but it's all new to me. So. But,
Why'd you move? Sorry for the what's it called, interview.
Oh no, that's okay. It's funny because I had an interview earlier today. Me and my boyfriend, our work kind of, well, I had a layoff, but in his business, his work kind of dried up there due to COVID, and it just kept going on. And so we had this opportunity to move down with his folks for a while to kind of offset, so we're not coming money. And so it wasn't that far away. I mean, it's cheaper than the Bay Area, and so we're gonna give it a go here.
Very cool. Oh, that's great. It's a good situation.
So at least we had somewhere to go to, so we don't have to worry about finding the job, getting settled all at once. So.
Oh, okay.
Are you a comedian?
Yeah.
Nice.
So Nicole did Jokioki in our San Francisco sessions. Didn't you win, Nicole?
What?
Didn't you win? Were you a Jokioki
No, I won my first win. I made it to a second round, but my first one was the very last one of these we did on Zoom. So, no, I didn't win. No, I got to the final, but I have yet to win one of these.
Yes.
Hello?
Let's see. Okay. Ooh, who am I?
And then the jokes, I have just the Twitch open to Comedy 101.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hey. Good to see you, bud. I like the look.
Hi, Matt.
It's very quarantine-esque. Yeah, just have it open to Twitch TV. That's where the scrolling text is going to be.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right, now I'm
Matt, who are you?
My screens.
Who's your character?
What are you?
What's that?
Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, you're Matthew McConaughey. Of course. I should have just known that, right? Well,
on the beach? Where are you?
How do I get this? Oh, wow, that looks nice.
Oh.
I drove here. I got stuck.
Damn. Where are you situated in, Harmon?
I'm in Brooklyn.
Oh.
Williamsburg, Lauren Morrell. Been here for 3 months.
Address.
Yeah, did you say you're in Jersey?
Yeah, I'm with my parents right now and my sister.
Whereabouts in Jersey?
Bergen County, like the top area.
Oh, Manawa or something like that?
Mawa, yeah, that's close.
Oh, okay.
Westwood.
Yeah.
Made outside,
Hey, Heather, how are you?
That's about Hi, Heather.
Hello. I
okay.
had some internet issues, but I think I'm okay.
Yeah. All right. Why? Look at this. What is this beam of light
Everybody's
over
looking
my
good.
head? All right. We just need Satan.
Satan, you said?
Yeah, he's a contestant.
I was like, no.
Let me just. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need Ronnie too.
There.
Ron bites. Okay. Let me just message him. 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Dang, I gotta get a green screen so I can do this.
Oh, I don't have a green screen. This is
Yeah, my computer, I guess, is too old, and it doesn't meet the requirements to do it without a green screen. I tried it
on your phone. If you do the Zoom app on your phone, it immediately asks for a virtual background. Because that's the same with me. I can't do it on my computer, but I can do it on my phone.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll have to try that for next time. I didn't realize that actually my phone, which is this thing, would be better than my computer. I'll have to try that.
It keeps it on brand. Let's see, where's Ronnie? Hold on 1 second. Ronnie. Oh, that's Ron Bites.
Chrissy. How are the classes going, Chris?
You know, the remote 6-week classes are going great. They've been getting good attendance, and we have a class show tomorrow night. I'm doing a improv mono-sing class that's got a pretty good group in it. The drop-ins are very hit and miss. I'm almost at the point to where I might just stop doing drop-ins or just do them once a month or something like that. Because now that I've got 2 stand-up classes and I've got 1 improv, it's, I don't need them, and I feel like half the time, one class you've got 7 and 1 class you've got 2. So, but I'm also still doing privates and stuff with people. Which
How is doing improv on the Zoom?
I think for what I'm doing, it works great. I don't think it works that well in general, but like the Baldwins have been doing shows on Pit Facebook, and we do a mono scene with the LaRonde opening, and I'm like, oh yeah, this works great. So a mono scene works fantastic with remote. I don't know if an audience wants to watch it, but as far as form goes,
Yeah.
like entrances and exits, it all works like a charm.
Even in Zoom, are people still yes-anding?
I mean,
oh, that's good. Yeah,
and also, what's kind of fun is that on Facebook Live you can read comments and stuff while the show's going on, so you can incorporate nonsense.
Oh, is that how you get your suggestions, like through Facebook?
Yeah,
that's fun.
The audience can do audio. They can type in stuff while it's going on. I've done improv on Instagram Live and Facebook, and you get their feedback and you can incorporate it in the show, which is kind of cool.
All right, so we're just waiting for Satan, who's having trouble logging in, and then I think we'll be good to go.
Oh, nice haircut.
Friends.
Oh wow, look at Ronnie.
Very fresh.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
very summery.
man, you're like getting close to Griggs 1.0, man.
I know. Last week I was Griggs.
Ugh.
All right, I'm going to go 1 second. I'm going to grab a wig to put on. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
All right. Oh, I think we got everyone. Okay, cool. We'll give it a go. All right, Satan's here. All right. I have way too many notes.
What?
This is what it takes to run Jokey-Okie.
Oh no! I heard something different, but okay.
No, it's all right. I like multitasking.
I also heard newts, like the little lizard things, and I got excited. I love newts.
All right.
Yes.
When I do the top button,
Matt, are you at the beach?
he literally is.
Can you hear me, Matt?
Thank God for technology.
We get
Wow.
it, Matthew. You live a better life than us, Jesus.
Well, my house looks great.
What beach are you at?
Yoga.
Where's that?
That's not a real beach name.
Yeah, don't know what it said.
Like, remember there was the serial killer, and then they buried all those prostitutes.
Oh, Dead Prostitute Beach.
Yeah, I guess you don't want to disclose your location. That's cool. Enjoy your Bud Light.
That's a new Bud Light commercial. Go fucking do it.
All right. What are we seeing with Satan's frame here? Let's see a body part.
Overseeing a background.
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. You brought down the fourth wall, Satan.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I think we got everyone. We'll give it a go in like a minute or so.
Ronnie, I like you snatching your own wig. That's very funny to me.
I realize it's like this now.
Okay, everyone good? First of all, good luck, everyone. May the best Jokey-Okier win. But I think just by being in Jokioki, we're all winners, isn't it? Isn't that how that
Something
goes?
like that.
Why am I looking Jesus-like here? What is with this light? Okay. All right. Everyone all good? We can kick it off?
Yep.
All right. So I'll kick into the Jokioki theme, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, also, just remember to be on Twitch, because that's where the scrolling text is. But also, remember to turn the volume down on Twitch. So, with that said, here's the Jokioki kickoff theme. Yay! Everyone, welcome to America's favorite pastime, Jokioki. Yes, you have heard me correctly. This is America's favorite pastime. I am Harmon Leon. Welcome to Jokioki. I am looking very Jesus-like today. And there's a reason for that, because we have a very savior-like Jokioki edition for you today. But what is Jokioki, says you with your audience member voices? No, literally, says you guys with your audience member voices.
What is Jokioki?
Oh, good question. Good question. And I got the answer. Jokioki is a lot like karaoke, except with stand-up comedy material, where you, the participants, get to be the stars in a 3-round game show. Yes, no muss, no fuss. All the routines will be scrolling right there in front of all the contestants. And what would Jokioki be without our Jokioki esteemed judges judging tonight's contestants to see who walks away with the big cash check prize. So let's give a little round of applause for our judges this evening. All the way from the world of comedy, from the Blue Pants Collar Tour. Let's hear it for Ron Bites, everyone.
What's going on, everybody? This is Ron Bites, and I'm proud to be on here. It's nice to know, Harlan, you got that Doris Day Vaseline filter going on. Now that you got a hit show, you're hiding all those wrinkles.
Here.
Excited. I'm going to stay sober for this. I'm excited.
Here, Ron Bites. And of course, our other judge, he is coming to us from the beach. Let's welcome Matthew. Oh, also from the world of movies. Yeah, let's welcome Matthew McConaughey.
Hey, Harmony. The kind of hey, dude, I'm just coming out of here, Jokioki favorite show. I was just out surfing with the dolphins, man. It's just great to connect with you guys. It's like emotionally and virtually for the best show on the planet.
All right, and that is our Jokioki judges for this evening. Are you guys ready for contestant number 1 here on Jokioki? Okay, our first contestant of the evening of Jokioki here is going to be doing their rendition of Joan Rivers. Ooh. Now, if you're not familiar with Joan Rivers, here is a little video taste.
We all get old. At 40, you start to lose your eyesight. You open up your birthday cards. Go, I can't see that. At 50, you start to forget. Let's go see the movie with, the blonde. At 60, you start to fart. And you don't lose your sense of smell till you're 70. So, those 10 years are lonely years, let me tell you.
All right, and that was the authentic Joan Rivers. Please give our first Jokioki contestant some warm Jokioki love. She is a past performer in the Jokioki sessions in San Francisco. Let's hear it for Nicole doing her rendition of Joan Rivers. Whoops, there we go. Few second delay on Twitch, by the way.
All right. I knew I was an unwanted baby when I saw that my bath toys were a twist and a radius. I wish I had a twin so I could know what I'd look like without all the plastic surgery. My love life is like a piece of Swiss cheese. Most of it's missing, and what's there stinks. Women should look good. Education? I spit on education. No man is ever going to put his hand up your dress looking for a library card. Half of all marriages end in divorce, and then there are the really unhappy ones. When a man has a birthday, he takes a day off. When a woman has a birthday, she takes off at least 3 years. You know you've reached middle age when you're cautioned to slow down by your doctor instead of by the police. A study says owning a dog makes you 10 years younger. My first thought was to rescue 2 more, but I didn't want to go through menopause again. I have no sex appeal, and it has screwed me up for life. Peeping Toms look at my window and pull down the shade. A gynecologist examines me by telephone. I don't exercise. If God wanted me to bend over, he would have put diamonds on the floor. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it from Nicole here on Joke. Judges, what did you think of Nicole's rendition of Joan Rivers? And first of all, I just got to point out the Joan Rivers material that we chose for tonight. It hasn't dated as at all. Ron Bites, what did you think of Nicole's rendition of Joan Rivers, for God's sake?
We do 1 to 5, right? Is that the way we do it? 5 is the best?
That's how we do it here in America.
All right, forgive me. I'm a little drunk. Listen, I loved it. That was better than tater salad. I'm going to give you a 4, and I'll put diamonds on the floor anytime for you, Joan Rivers.
Thank you.
Hear, hear. And of course, Matthew McConaughey, what did you think of Nicole's rendition of Joan Rivers?
Dude, I was just looking at this seashell while she was doing the performance, and I feel like her performance was almost more unique take on that than the seashell is on life. So I'm going to give her 4 seashells wide up into the waves, man.
All right. And by the way, Matthew McConaughey, is this going to end with you playing naked bongos tonight?
I could, dude. Sure could.
All right, so it's time for contestant number 2 here on Jokey. He's going to be doing his rendition of Jerry Seinfeld. Whoa, what's the deal with doing Jerry Seinfeld? And if you're not familiar with Jerry Seinfeld, here is a little video taste.
I was at the post office today. That's right. And I'm waiting in line now. What is the thing at the post office with the wanted posters on the walls? You stand there, you can mail packages showing you killers, murderers, thieves. What do they want you to do about it? Write that down. Do people rip these off the wall, go up to the counter? Yeah, give me a book to stand for the search warrant. I'm going after this guy. I've had him to deal with his activities.
All right, now coming to the stage doing his rendition of Jerry Seinfeld, former Jokey semi-finalist. Let's hear it for Ronnie, everyone.
Woo!
Oh, sorry, I got caught up with taking a photo. I didn't. There we go. Let's hear it for Ronnie. There we go. Sorry, I gotta push the buttons.
Dogs are leaders of the planet, guys. If you see 2 life forms, one of them's making a poop, the other one's carrying it for him. Who would you assume is in charge? What's the deal with that? Dogs want to be people. That's what their lives are about. They don't like being a dog. They're with people all the time. They want to graduate. My dog would sit there all the time. He would watch me walk by. He would think to himself, I can do that. He's not that good. Anyone here have a dog? A dog will stay stupid. That's why we love them so much. The entire time we know them. They're idiots. Think of your dog. Every time you come home, he thinks it's amazing. He has no idea how to accomplish this every day. You walk in the door. The joy of his experience overwhelms him. He looks at you. He's back. It's that guy. That same guy. Everything is amazing to your dog. Another can of food? I don't believe it. The greatest, most exciting moment in a life of a dog is the front seat of your car. It's the only place where your head and his are on the exact same level. He sits up there and he thinks, this is more like it. This is the way it should be. What are you going to make, a right or a left? I'm a dog. I don't even know where I am. Okay, have a good night.
All right, let's hear from Ronnie here at Jokey. Judges, it was uncanny. I closed my eyes and let the theater of the mind operate, and I thought Jerry Seinfeld was actually on our Zoom call. What did you think of Ronnie's rendition of Jerry Seinfeld? Matthew McConaughey.
Dude, I felt like I was a dog sitting on Jerry Seinfeld's front seat, and we were like getting coffee, talking to like my twin. Dude, that was like, I'm giving it 4 tails, like wagging up, dude. Oh.
All right, and of course, Ron Bites. What did you think of Ronnie? What's the deal with Ronnie doing Jerry Seinfeld?
Always been amazed that Jerry can do stand up sober the way that he does, and I tell you, I got to give him a good score because Jerry, just like me, we're stand-up comedians and we hate people. I'm gonna give him a 4.
All right, and now it's time for contestant number 3, a first-timer here at Jokey. She is going to be doing her rendition of the late, great Phyllis Diller. And if you're not familiar with Phyllis Diller, here is a little video taste.
About what I'm wearing. I used to work as a lampshade in Las Vegas. I think my legs are funny. But there's one man in this world who's absolutely crazy about my legs. Colonel Sanders.
All right, now coming to the Jokey stage. It's her very first time at Jokey, so give her some warm Jokey love. Let's hear it for Heather, everyone. Heather.
Well, thank you. I'm working with a bit of a delay, so we will work with that.
Hear, hear.
My body is in such bad shape, I wear prescription underwear. I got a picture that won't start. Would you believe I once entered a beauty contest? I must have been out of my mind. I not only came in last, I got 361 get well cards. I don't want you to get the idea that I've given up on my looks. I am in my 14th year of a 10-day beauty plan. The last time there was a gleam in Fang's eye, there was a shot in his electric blanket. You can't believe the way this man boozes. He could kill a 6-pack during an instant replay. His breath is so bad that his dentist works on him through the years. Fang is such a coward that when I take him to the dentist's office, they have to strap him to the chair, give him a shot of Novocaine, and a balloon! That's in the waiting room. You, good night.
All right, let's hear it for Heather, everyone. Here at Jokey judges. What did you think of Heather's rendition of Phyllis Diller? Again, material just ripe in line with the 2020s. Ron Bites.
Ooh,
Well, I'm always a big fan of a throwback act. Phyllis is such a throwback. If you pat her on the back, dust is going to fly up. But I'm going to give her a 3. Give her 3.
All right. And, of course, Matthew McConaughey, what did you think of Heather's rendition of Phyllis Diller?
Dude, I'm actually wearing medicated underwear right now. So, like, I just, like, totally relate to, like, that whole... I drank 2 six-packs during that, so I'm going to give it 6. Right on, dude.
All right, okay, and now it's time for contestant. I know what's coming up. It's time for contestant number 4 here, and once again, only 3 will move on to round 2. Our next contestant will be doing his rendition of Roseanne Barr. Remember when we used to like Roseanne Barr? Remember that? If you're not familiar with the comedy of Roseanne Barr, here's a little video taste.
I hate that word, housewife. I prefer to be called domestic goddess. I feel it's more descriptive. And you know what I do all day? Yeah, you're right. I lay there on that couch eating those bonbons, watching those soap operas, and tuning into that Donahue show. That's a show you could really learn something from. I didn't even know it's possible to be a woman trapped in a man's body.
All right, now coming to the stage, doing his rendition of Roseanne Barr. Ladies and gentlemen, a first-timer here at Joke Yogi, please welcome Satan.
You know why women are always trying to be skinny? Women try to increase their size rather than decrease it because I believe the bigger we are, the more space we'll take up and the more we'll have to be reckoned with. The thing women have to yet to learn is nobody gives you power, you just take it. Every mother I know already understands that. Experts say you should never hit your children in anger. When it's a good time, when you're feeling festive, I figure the children are alive. When I get home, I've done my job. Women complain about PMS, but I only think it's the only time of the month when I can be myself. Let me tell you something about men. The quickest way to a man's heart is through his chest. And men can read maths better than women, because the only thing the male mind thinks that equals hundreds of... My husband and I didn't sign a prenup agreement. We signed a mutual suicide pact. Thanks a lot, everyone. Good night.
All right, let's hear for Satan here at Joke Yogi. Yeah, Joke Yogi wants to tell some jokes today. Judges, what did you think of Beelzebub's rendition of Roseanne Barr, Matthew McConaughey?
Dude, that was like kind of harsh in my mellow a little bit, man. Like it was very, very dark, and like you're hitting children, and like I'm gonna give you 3 piping plovers, dude. Keep it on, though. Keep it on. Sure.
All right. Wait, by the way, Matthew McConaughey, where do you get that virtual backdrop for Zoom?
This is just my reality, dude. This isn't even virtual.
All right, and Ron Bites, what did you think of the Mr. 666's rendition of Roseanne Barr?
I tell you what, we were trying to get Roseanne Barr to do the Blue Collar tour, but she was too racist for our audience, and that's saying something, if you know what I mean. I don't know, man. I love Satan. I gotta say, I'd give him a 5.
All right, and now it's time for our final contestant here in round 1 of Jokioki to determine who is going to move on to round 2. She'll be doing her rendition of Mr. fellow Blue Collar Comedy Tour, Jeff Foxworthy. If you're not familiar with Jeff Foxworthy, here is a little video taste.
The only people that should wear a belly shirt are the people that don't have bellies. And there's no shame in having a spare tire.
Just keep it in the trunk so other people don't have to look at it.
All right, and now please welcome to the Jokioki stage. I just want to point out also another former Jokioki champion doing her rendition of Jeff Foxworthy. Come on, everyone, give it up for Bonnie. Bonnie, everyone.
How are you all doing today? I'm just waiting for the lag that is my material. Gotta say, Crystalia did great right before me. All right. If you ever start feeling like you have the goofiest, craziest, most dysfunctional family in the world, all you gotta do is go to a state fair. Because 5 minutes at the fair, you'll be going, you know, we're all right. We're all dang near royalty. And in case you're still not sure, if you can burp and say your name at the same time, you're sure enough a redneck.
Get her done.
You get her done, my friend out there. You know you're a redneck when you take a load to the dump and you bring back more than you took. You might be a redneck if you use the back of your pickup truck as a swimming pool. Hey, budgets are tight. If you mow your lawn and find 3 cars, say it with me, folks, you
might be a redneck.
If you own a home with wheels on it and several cars without, you just might be a redneck.
You might be a redneck.
If you work without a shirt on and so does your husband,
get her done.
You might be a redneck. Okay, y'all, I gotta get on out of here. Y'all been real nice. Thank you.
All right, let's everybody here at Jokioki. Yeah. Judges, what did you think of Bonnie's rendition of blue-collar comedy turn comedian Jeff Foxworthy? Let's hear it for you. Oh, that's right, Ron Bites.
Well, I tell you, it's hard for me to be objective on this one. You got to admire a comic who wrote 1,000 jokes in only one setup. I tell you what, I'm going to give her 4. I like it, and also there's something Jeff Foxworthy and Yanni going on with this thing that I don't know. I'm gonna have it's interesting. All right, 4.
Okay, and Mr. Matthew McConaughey, what was your take on Bonnie's rendition of Jeff Foxworthy?
Dude, I totally vibed it. Like, just kind of nailed the accent, and then like it was kind of like surfing a wave because there was like lags, and then she just kind of like hit that, and then like someone said something, she kind of rode that, and like I just dude like that's like 5. It's a hang 5 for me, dude.
All right, and once again, let's hear it for all the contestants of round 1. Let's hear it for Nicole doing her rendition of Joan Rivers. Let's hear it for Ronnie, Jerry Seinfeld, Heather, Phyllis Diller, Satan, Roseanne Barr, and Bonnie, Jeff Foxworthy. Judges, do you want to confer to determine which 3 will move on to round 2? Which 3 judges somehow confer? We didn't work that out, but I imagine you will. Look at Ronnie's face. That comes into play. Everything comes into play. Judges send each other a text message. Which 3 will move on to round 2?
Me and Matthew, we got it figured out. And I'll tell you, I have done this show before, and it's usually pretty easy to do this thing. But, man, my God, this was really good. And I don't know, I'm just going to tell you, if you do the playback on this, the math is not going to add up because me and Matthew are both pretty drunk, to be honest with you. I don't know. Honestly, I think we're going to go with 3 of them, right? All right. We're going to go with
3.
Oh, stuff, guys. I can be honest. Ronnie, Bonnie, and Satan.
Ronnie, Bonnie, and Satan are going to go on to round 2 here at Jokioki, round 2, which is the fabulous Wheel of Oki round. Round and round, the wheel goes whatever comedian it stops on, that's who you have to perform. So coming to the Jokioki stage, let's welcome back. It is our friend Ronnie, everyone. Let's welcome back. Yeah, okay, no, that works. Just to keep it, it kind of works. Okay, Ronnie, we're going to spin the wheel of Oki. Whoever it lands on, that's who you have to perform. Round and round the wheel of Oki goes. Whichever one it lands on, that's who you have to perform. And it's Rodney Dangerfield. Whoa. Now, if you're not familiar with the comedy of... Where's the fucking Rodney Dangerfield clip? If you're not familiar with the comedy of Rodney Dangerfield, here is a clip of... It's impossible for me to find it. Here's a clip of Monique. No, there we go. Here's... No, what? Oh, here's a clip of... Oh, here we go. Oh, found it.
All right, I got no sex life. The dog keeps watching me in the bedroom to learn how to beg. I don't know watch my wife to learn how to roll over and play dead. Tell her my wife has sex with me, there's always a reason for it. One night she used me to time an egg.
All right, Ronnie, channel your inner Rodney. Sounds like his wife doesn't like him very much.
Ronnie Dangerfield. I get no respect. No respect. I had pimples as a kid. One day I fell asleep in the library. I woke up, a blind man was reading my face.
Get her done.
I could tell that my parents hated me. My bath toys were a toaster and a radio. No respect. My wife made me join a bridge club. I jump off next Tuesday. I get no respect. No respect. I went to the doctor because I'd swallowed a bottle of sleeping pills. The doctor told me to have a few drinks and get some rest. You know I drink too much. Last time I gave a urine sample, it had an olive in it. I said to my doc, "Hey doc, every morning when I wake up and look in the mirror, I feel like throwing up. What's wrong with me?" He said, "I don't know, but your eyesight is perfect." I tell you, I get no respect. No respect. I haven't spoken to my wife in years. I didn't want to interrupt her. My wife and I were happy for 20 years. Then we met. No respect. My wife was afraid of the dark. Then she saw me naked, and now she's afraid of the light. My wife met me at the door the other night in a sexy negligee. Unfortunately, she was just coming home. I get no respect. No respect, yeah. Thanks to nothing. Good night.
All right, let's hear it for Ronnie here at Joe. Judges, what did you think of Ronnie's rendition of Rodney? Matthew McConaughey.
Good.
All right, let's hear it. Matthew McConaughey. All right, and of course, Ron Bites. What did you think of Ronnie? Did he freeze? Did everyone freeze?
I'm friends with Rodney's wife. She likes to talk during sex, and the other night she called me from a strange hotel.
One more.
I'm gonna give him 3. Give him 3.
Okay. And now it's time for contestant number 2 coming to the Jokey stage. He is, you know him as the Supreme Underlord. Let's welcome back Satan here in the Wheel of Oki round. Satan, are you up for the challenge?
Not at all. I came to this show to be a judge. Fuck this contestant shit, but go ahead.
All right. And round the wheel of Oki goes. Whoever it stops on, that's who you have to perform. And it's Amy Schumer. Whoa. And if you're not familiar with the comedy of Amy Schumer, here is a little video taste.
But the girls I grew up with, they're living normal adult lives. So they call me now and they're like, "Aim, I'm pregnant." And I'm still like, "What are you gonna do?" I'm like, "I'll drive you." They're like, "No."
Weird. Satan, are you ready to channel your inner Amy Schumer?
Please. Screen is frozen.
Oh, did it redeem itself?
actually celebrating something tonight. I finally just slept with my high school crush, but now he expects me to go to his graduation. Like I know where I'm going to be in 3 years, right? Kids. Tomorrow's my mom's birthday. I'm bringing her to a soccer game because I want to show her what boundaries look like. She's always bragging about the dumbest stuff. The other day she's like, you know, I can still fit in my wedding dress. Who cares, right? I mean, it's weird that she's the same size now than she was when she was 8 months pregnant. I never get hit on. The only time I got hit on is last call at the bar. That's when I'm the belle of the ball because I have a pulse. The lights go on and the men just start pacing like gorillas. I see some dude in a full blackout stumbling toward me like a toddler learning how to walk. Pointed his crotch like, here. I'll get us a cab. Good night.
All right, let's hear for Satan here at Judges, what did you think of the Supreme Underlord's version of Amy Schumer? Ron Bites, what was your take?